Welcome to Aaron's VOD Dumps. To catch live dumps, go to twitch.tv/AaronDNR. Enjoy the show, baby.
As always at the beginning here, I just gotta make sure. Good old Bethesda Game Studios. What's this? Why, it's 4, but more directly, it is Oblivion. Welcome, everyone, to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Possibly one of my favorite games ever, if not the. It's up there with Fallout 3. What up, Adorno? Welcome to the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. This was the first game that my brother and I got back on the Xbox 360 back in 2005. And it makes me so happy to go through it here on stream. It was Skyrim's 10th anniversary yesterday, and I said, you know what? We gotta play the better game. I spent 30 to 40 minutes getting this ready so I can play with a controller, just like I did back in 2005. Let's go.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Yep.
I have seen the gates of
Patrick
Oblivion,
Stewart.
beyond which no waking eye may see.
2005 Patrick Stewart.
Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
Oh shit.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
That's what I am. I played this game 10 million zillion times. I love it every time. I'm going to do as much as I can. And there's even some DLC that I got on the Steam version that I never played. So, I'm hyped. Oh dear. Let's see here. Enter character name. We're going to be Persephone. That's gonna look a little weird because we're an Imperial, but we're gonna be a Khajiit. Now let me see. Tone, skin. Okay, I was about to say, I know I can make her dark, right? the infamous Oblivion creator here. I'm just trying to make sure she's not green. Yeesharoo. Well, it's not amazing, but that's what our cursed character will look like. And we will just make sure to slap a helmet on her as soon as we can. Age? I see how full she is. She's pretty young. Complexion, I guess it's just the size of her big dumb head. That's pretty small. Okay, it seems to be better on my little screen here, so sorry about that, but it looks like we finally get it.
Kitty.
There's Velen Dreth.
There's a rat in my
worst
cell,
enemy.
Khajiit. A fat, tasty rat. Does the kitty want it? Is the kitty hungry? You'd better take whatever you can get in here, Khajiit. They don't feed the...
Oh, and there she is. There's our beautiful Persephone, all green-lipped Darth Maul self.
new prisoners. Didn't you know that? First, they starve you. Then, they beat you. Then, if you're lucky, they kill you. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Yes, sir. My sons. They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here?
Hello.
This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of... Stay put, prisoner.
Good.
Okay.
Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Let me see your face.
Ooh,
You
I
are
see
the
your
one
face.
from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
What's going on?
Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell.
Ooh. Why am I in jail?
Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I just realized I'm supposed to be Persephone, who is a Khajiit, who all sound like this. So, I guess I'll do all the lines like this. Who are you?
I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
What should I do?
You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Ooh, where are you guys going?
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Okay, can do, Boris. Just escaping.
Stand aside, prisoner.
Oh, sorry, Boris. I got too close. Just escaping with the king and his gods. He's got special gods, but we don't know that yet.
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
The captain's down.
Ah!
Captain's down.
Oh no! Oh lord, what the heck? Yeah, I want to return to the game. There you go.
You got me down easy.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving. Stand aside, prisoner.
Okay, I will. Sorry about that, Reynold.
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We...
Ooh, they don't like that. I'll have to change that, going forward.
I'll take point. Let's move.
Okay, that's
you
not
stay
that
here,
bad then.
prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Okay, I will not try and follow. Hello. Oh, hey. Okay, I have heal minor wounds on. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot they don't like that. Ugh. I have to program that to stop happening. Oh, they do the same thing. I'll keep my sword then. But I will pick up... I will pick up this shield. And this bow. And I have no lockpicks. Take all of those. Take that. Take that. Look at you, boy. Or your girl. Got a proper shield. Got a... We are looking not awful. Still getting used to the controls a little bit. Sorry, gang. I'll be a pro by episode 2. So I learned how to do magic, so my life should be better now. Oh no, it's fighting a zombie! Be gone, undead. Going through a spooky cave. I hope. Danger. Ah! Uh-oh. It's another mouse. Let's use a sneak attack from our bow and arrow. We were not very good at our bow and arrow. Oh! Let us instead return to our steel short sword, something I'm much more comfortable with. So I remember first playing this with the Xbox 360 that we got for Christmas with Adam at my grandmother's house. And we were on a tiny CRT, and it was just the most magic thing we had ever experienced. It was the first like open world RPG that we had really played, especially of this magnitude. Yes, I know. And it just absolutely destroyed us. It was the only game that we had for our Xbox 360 for a long time. I distinctly remember we went on vacation with our grandmother, and we brought our Xbox, but we forgot to bring the game itself. We forgot it at home. And we begged her. We said, please, can we rent it? So she let us rent it from like a local video game, like a Blockbuster. And it was magic. What we got here? We just got the usual stuff. Got our sword, got our shield. Making our way downtown. Faces past. Just to let everyone know, in case you can't see it on the screen there, instant replay is apparently off. I don't know what that means, but... So if you need anything replayed, you have to ask me, and maybe I'll do it again real quick. More healing, more potions. Always appreciated. Ale, you know I'm all about that. In fact, let me... Ah, fuck. In fact, let me drink one of these right now. For no reason other than drinking's cool. If you're old enough to drink. Oh! Ooh, a flawed ruby. That dumb rat doesn't even know I'm here. I'm here! Okay, they mentioned hotkeying, so let me see if I can hotkey my healing spell here. Okay. I did not appear to be able to hotkey that spell, but you know what? That's fine. Like I said, a lot of the jank that's coming out of this is just because I had to jerry-rig something together to let me use... Ooh, that goblin up ahead hasn't seen you yet. Maybe you can sneak by him. I had to jerry-rig a way to use my controller. Because I am not playing Oblivion on no actual competent PC controls. Nice! What we got? Give me some of that. Ooh, got some lettuce, got some tomatino. Heck yes, brother. Got some rat meat, anything. Ooh, you know that goes with mort flesh. I've discovered a note from Bothio at the Arcane University. If I can recover... Oh, those are things I'm not qualified to do. Come over here and fall for this trap, sir. Fall for this very obvious trap. Ha 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 ha! I've defeated you. Unfortunately, you did not fall for the very obvious trap, so that's a little setup. You know, just some bones. My athletic skill increased. I'm such a good runner. Because I'm telling the game to have me always run. Got some arrows. Got some lockpicks. Ooh. There's a guy at the bottom of the hill. Let me push these logs. And he goes flopping. Oh, I don't remember this tutorial area being this big. What you got on you? Lockpick. What's that sword? Ah, it's the same thing. What's up, boy? Run yourself. Got your ass. Be free, rats. You foolish fool. I gave you freedom, and you chose death. Whoa! That did not sound good. Ugh, gotta bob and weave. Woo! Oh, you want some too? You want some too? Get it. Get it. Come on over. Call me Jareth, because I am the Goblin King out here. On to the Imperial Subterrace. Maybe finally I can meet my friends again.
We should find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those bastards? We need to get the
come
Emperor out of
again!
here.
Hello. Oh. They continue to just die.
Come with us.
Oh, hey, bub.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Okay. Tell me about the blades.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan.
Tell me about your Sept team.
My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it.
Okay. Goodbye.
My job is...
How do I exit out of
My job-
conversation with you?
My...
Okay.
Farewell.
That's weird.
No,
that's
she is
that's
not
an
one of them.
oversight.
She can help us. She must help us.
As you wish, sire.
Come closer. I'd prefer not to. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine.
Yes, I do.
How they guide
Our
our
deities.
fates with an invisible hand.
I'm not on good terms with the gods.
I've served the Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
We have various things here. Let me read them. Weak to magic, but you're better at magic. Willpower and endurance. Permanent boost to magic. Better thief stuff. You absorb spells. You get a cool spell. You can paralyze people. Get a once a day spell. Give me the warrior. Actually, give me the lady. I was born under the sign of a lady.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
What about me?
Your stars are not mine. Today the lady shall fortify you in your quest for glory.
Thanks, the lady. Can you see my fate?
My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness. With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Aren't you afraid to die?
No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall.
Where are we going?
I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Okay.
The Emperor may trust you, but I don't. Stay out of our way.
Jeez, okay, Glenroy.
There's no time to talk now, prisoner. We've got to keep moving.
Okay, geez, I was going.
Stop! The Emperor!
Whoa! I thought mud crabs were fierce than you. Ugh.
The Emperor's in danger!
I forgot. I was like, did I really not create a hot button for spells? I thought I did, but it's the same hot button it always was.
Die, you scum!
That's just shown how long it's been since I played Oblivion at that spot. Well, where are we going, gang?
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Okay. He's taking a look. I sure hope he's okay.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Let's casually walk there.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Okay.
For the Emperor!
I sure hope nothing bad happens.
Emperor!
What's up, Yuri?
Die, you scum!
Come with us. Your destiny is... I can go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Oh, Uriel, behind you!
Stranger, you chose a bad man to take up with the cause of the sky.
Oblivion take you!
You motherfucker, you assassin. I'm gonna steal your potion of Night Eye. And also, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't loot the king.
Tell him, save us.
Or the Emperor. Hey, Boris.
We failed. I failed. The Blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire.
Kings.
Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
I must take it to Joffrey.
Joffrey? He said that? Why?
There is another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that
First, you
door
need to
must be the
fucking
entrance to the
go.
sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Thanks, Boris.
The sewers.
There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced scout. Am I right?
Am I? What does a scout do? Let me take a second to read these. Crusader, maybe? Yeah, Crusader looks to be... I like Crusader because it focuses on strength and willpower, which are hitting people and healing yourself. And it's got major skills in restoration, athletics, which is always better, just running around, blade, which I like, destruction magic, which I'll use occasionally, and heavy armor. So yeah, I'm a Crusader. Actually,
I wasn't
sir.
far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble.
Alright. You know me, I always gotta check to make sure I'm actually live.
After the sewers, then what?
You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Waynon Priory immediately. Got it?
Yes, I understand, Boris.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed.
What about you? What will you do, Boris?
I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you.
Okay. Bye, bud. I've discovered a notice for fucking horse armor. No, I'm okay.
Emperor in peace.
Centuries ago, there was a wacky DLC thing. What did these boys leave? open with Boris's key. Let's a go. I've heard talk of Mehrunes Razor. That means nothing to me. Frostcrag Spire, how epic. Deepscorn Hollow, boy oh boy, there's a lot of DLC in this game. Battlethorn Castle, oh geez. You'll give me a disease, sir, which I can catch because I'm not an Argonian, which is typically the class that I am. What up, goblins? Whoa, what up? Eldos chickens. I don't really know. Usually I warp to Wayne and Priory, which is the main quest, but I think I'm just gonna fart around for right now. I'm gonna see where the wind takes me. You know, gotta get my skills up too. I do eventually want to do as much as I can, but who knows how long that'll take. So let me take this. Ha 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 ha! Got him. Maybe I should have been a spell sword. No, because I'm not good at magic. Ooh, I have a lot of interesting destruction things that I probably won't use. I'll just heal minor wounds. Heal minor wounds. And here we are at the end of the tutorial. I'm gonna exit these sewers. Look at this beautiful 2006. Beautiful 2006 landscape. So I can warp to Wayne and Priory, but I figure let's walk there and see what adventures we get into. And I can say, as much as I joke like, oh, look at the 2006 scenery, this was mind-blowing to me when I first saw it in 2005. That shows you, granted we were children, but I remember my brother playing so much of this and being so engrossed in it that when we would walk our dogs on our property, which is a couple acres, he said he would be worried that monsters from the game would come out to like attack us. Back in the day, this felt so real that he was like, I can totally see creatures coming into the real world. And that's just good shit. That's shit you don't get anymore. It can be the most lifelike video game, and I don't have that sense of like, whoa, this could be real anymore. But just making sure my Nernroot. I'll hold on to you, little friend. Yes, I've found a sprig of Nernroot, but I am nowhere near Skin Grab. I'm only worried, though, because I love this game. It's one of my ultimate favorites, but I don't think it has a fishing minigame. And it might... I think it has orbs, but I'm not 100%. I'm gonna drink another beer. It's a good thing I drank that beer and gave myself the willpower debuff, especially when I need to heal myself. The Imperial City and the White Gold Tower. Beautiful. This is bonus lore. When we were thinking of drinks for the wedding, I almost proposed a drink called the White Gold Tower by making it like a tall... Oh, shit! Oh, fuck! Hello! The game's like, this is real life, babe. Babe, you can't just tell a story. But I almost proposed a drink called the White Gold Tower in reference to this tower here. But I was like, Caitlin hasn't played Oblivion, she wouldn't get it. Plus we'd have to get funny drinkware. It'd be a whole mess. It looks like it's the same as what I have, so I should be okay. Sinkhole Cave. Let's go. Let's get into it. First, let's steal a tan mug. I guess not. What's going on in Sinkhole Cave? Oh, Lord, I fell into a dang trap. What's up, babies?
Yeah! Do your
Oh, girl, did you poison me?
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than
I
you.
fought mud crabs more fiercer than you. You don't like it when that spun around, do you? Fur greaves? I need those. They're better than my pants. Might as well just put fur everything. Now I just need a fur hat. Which I guess I already have because I'm a cat. What's up? Take your shot. Take a shot. That's me killing Sully because he was a wood elf. He chose the wrong race. Wood elves. Because they stink and they're small and they're dumb. Get it. Okay. Apple. Bread.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello. You guys archers? Are you freaking archers? I'm gonna get you guys. Oh no, he died. Poor bandit bowman. Now, where did your friend go? Aha! It's his friend. Yeah, come at me, bud. With your monk haircut and your potion.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death!
Wow, this guy's the boss of the operation, huh? That's the part where I fell down and bleed to death. Hello, rat. What you guys got going on down here? What was your operation? Hey, sometimes you just gotta auto-attempt it. Let me take a nap. And I'm fresh as a daisy. Let's go to the Sinkhole Great Hall. Crab. Got some crab meat. Crab. Got some crab meat.
Nothing to worry about, I guess. Just my eyes playing tricks on me. Show me what you've got.
Oh. When they said it was a sinkhole, they meant that this is, if you fall down the hole, this is where you end up. Okay, well, time to head on back to the other room then. There I am. What is down these hallowed halls? Got some mushrooms, got some crab meat. That crab never stood a chance. Hello everyone, I'm here. Or, I'm sneaky. You don't know I'm here yet. I love sneaking around. I set myself on fire, but don't think about it. Ha 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 ha! Fuck you, guy! Don't fall into the sinkhole. A real meeting of the minds! A real battle of wits! And just as quickly as it began, it is now over. Gotta love that. I don't know what causes that, but Stealth mode. No one can see me. Well, it looks like that's kind of it here, so I guess we'll just make our way out of the cave. Right? Sinkhole cave? Yeah. That was it, so we have cleared Sinkhole Cave on our way to the Wayne Priory. The first of many completed caves. Hello. Oh, you're an enemy.
You're pathetic.
Well, that's not very nice. Don't call me pathetic. I have bested thee. And I will take your gauntlets, because I don't have any. And then I will... Did I drop them? I totally did. I am decked out in full furs now. Uh-oh. Creature on creature violence. Oh. Oh, shit! My sword broke. Dagger! Oh, sorry, Bubby. You know what do I get a... I forget if I get a thing in this game, if I get a bonus for eating things. I do not. So I'm just stabbing in the dark. Between every epic adventure, there is where our hero stands around in a field for a little while and just makes potions. God, look at the depth on that dagger. Ooh. The Hestra Runestone. What will you grant me, O stone? The stone stirs on your hand. Do you seek its conjured weapon and armor? Yeah. Now I have epic gloves and an epic dagger. Yeah! No one's gonna wanna fuck with me with these scary things on. I fucked it up. I put away my scary dagger and it despawned. But I still got my scary gloves. Time to cross the river with my spooky glove. Ooh, there's a castle or something coming up. Uh-oh. Come at me, crab. It was you or me. Everyone saw it. I was well within my right. Adorno says he ain't gonna tell. What's going on in here? Uh-oh, an imp. Imp, give me your gall. The song is playing, so there's a meanie afoot somewhere. There he is. Thank you for your gall. Well, I guess let's explore this place before we go to Waynen. This one was mean mugging. Oh Lord, it's his cousin. I'm gonna lose my cool gloves soon, and then I'll just be back to normal fur gloves. I am now back to normal fur gloves. What we got? I saw your butt cheeks. You're very well toned for a little man. What up, boy? could we find as we plumb the depths? Fort Empire Barracks block. Interesting. Ugh. I don't know what this thing is, but I need to disable it. Woo. My restoration skill increased. You should rest and meditate on what you've learned. That means I'm gonna go up a level soon. Special treasures. Come and fight me, guy. I guess I haven't been this way. Was this it? No, that's the barracks block. Barracks block. That was it. Okay, back to the Heartlands we go. I'm sure if I miss something, some Elder Scrollsologist will let me know. But for the time being, I'll just head on over to Wayne Priory. It should be close. It's been so long since I've seen a friendly face. Since I've seen a human who doesn't want to murder me. They're dear to me. They're so dear to me, those deers. They are freaking deers. I am jumping up a big hill by spamming jump. How close are we? Dang. I do want to go in this cave, though. Yellow Tick Cave. Are you a... Oh, you appear to be a foe. Okay. Why? What's going on, Bubby? Don't start a fight if you can't fight. You're being an inconvenience right now, sir. Ooh, neat poker you got there, friend. Dog. What's going on, man? Are you just a real clan fear? I'm gonna ignore you. You scare me. What occurs in Yellow Tick? Oh, Lord! Jesus, I'm gonna die! I gotta come back here. I'm getting my ass kicked. You know what? And that's the biggest lesson to learn from Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Sometimes you're just out of your limit. You're out of your league. But I'll remember you, Yellow Tick. I'm coming back. When I get better stuff, when I'm level 2, I'm coming back. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm just gonna turn up the brightness. Hopefully that's a little better. I noticed in the feed it was a touch dark. I believe I see the unique icon of Wayne Priory coming up. Oh dear, it's the Odil's farm. I know of this place only too well. Finally, after hour of running around, we have made it here to Wayne Priory. I've arrived at Wayne Priory. Now I must take the Amulet of Kings to Joffrey. We were going into Wayne house. Hello.
Excuse me, can I help you? Are you looking for Prior Maberel or Joffrey?
I must speak to Joffrey.
I think he's sleeping. but it must be important. Go ahead upstairs and wake him.
Thank you.
He is in fact not sleeping. He is just at his little desk.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want?
The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
He gave me the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Give amulet.
By the Nine! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Tell Emperor's last words.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings.
The Amulet of Kings.
Who is the Prince of Destruction?
The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion.
Oblivion.
But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the danger of Oblivion by magical barriers.
I sure hope none of those fail.
How can the Oblivion threaten us then?
I'm not sure. Only the emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
No, we gotta fix that.
It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
What are you scanning around for, Joffrey?
The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades.
The Blades.
One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find Uriel's son?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
We're gonna do some talking. Tell me about the Amulet of Kings.
It will be safest here with me. When you return with Martin, we will figure out our next move.
Tell me about my assistants.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Yes. What do we get? Steel arrow, steel bow, iron shit, potion. Very cool, very cool. And I am over encumbered. You can have all my jank stuff. All my doo-doo stuff. Rid me of it. I'm still over encumbered? No way. Well, I guess I gotta choose. I guess I'll give up my I'll give up my war axe and my shield. Actually, I'm keeping the war axe. Yeah, I'm not over encumbered. Not now. I definitely threw away my hands. Hold on. Ugh. Fur gauntlets. Wear them. Cool. Okay, we're all set. Anyways.
Your first priority now should be to find Martin and bring him back here.
Assistant.
I don't have much here at hand, but you're welcome to anything you need from my chest in the reading room. Prior Maberel and Brother Piner may also be able to help. You should speak to them about it if you haven't already.
Balrus.
One of the youngest blades ever to serve in the Emperor's personal guard. I am glad to hear that he survived, but I fear he will take the Emperor's death particularly hard.
The dragon fires.
The coronation of each new Emperor is sealed when he uses the Amulet of Kings to light the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. The dragon fires of Akatosh remain lit until the death of the Emperor.
Bro.
His successor then lights them anew upon ascending to the throne. With Emperor Uriel dead and no successor crowned, the Temple of the One will be dark for the first time in centuries.
The Elder Council.
The Elder Council rules in the Emperor's absence by ancient tradition. Chancellor Akato heads the Elder Council and is the closest thing the Empire has to a leader right now. But the Blades answer only to the Emperor, of course. We are not an arm of the government.
Tell me about Martin, the lost son.
He is a priest in the chapel of Akatosh in Kvatch. He never knew that he was Uriel Septim's son. You need to find him at once and bring him safely back here.
Tell me about Mehrunes
The Daedra Prince of Destruction, an inveterate foe of all mortal races. He was involved with Jagar Tharn's plot against the Empire years ago.
Oh, snap.
It doesn't surprise me to find his hand in the current calamity.
That's Elder Scrolls 1 shit. Tell me about you and the Blades.
Yes, Boris told you right. I am the Grand Master of the Blades. We serve the Emperor and the Septim bloodline. Talos is our patron. You wonder to find me here? Discretion is our watchword. Only a few of us have the honor to serve publicly in the Imperial Guard.
Indeed. I'm going to be leaving this conversation now.
Waste no time. You must find Martin before the enemy does.
Brother Piner or Maberel, whichever one you have. Or whichever one you are.
I know that you are on an important mission
that's
for the
Joffrey.
Blades. Please, if you need a horse, take mine from the Priory stables.
That's a generous offer. Thank you.
Go with Talos's blessings. Do not fail.
Also, I'm gonna take 40 winks here. You have ascended to level 2. You realize that all your life you have been coasting along as if you were in a dream. Suddenly, facing the trials of the last few days, you have come alive. Give me strength. Give me willpower. And give me endurance. I am a better man now, or woman.
Greetings.
Hello, Brother
Yes?
Piner. Anvil Chapel attack? What does that even mean?
Things go from bad to worse nowadays. Priests murdered on the chapel altar. Oh! What next?
I don't even know what that means. Pilgrimage? Maybe it's a DLC thing. Anyways, what assistance can you offer me?
Here, perhaps you will find this useful. One of the books I saved from my Blades training. You go into danger, Joffrey didn't tell us any more than that, but know that our prayers go with you.
Thank you, Brother Piner. Tell me about Joffrey.
Oh, yes. He'll be in the Priory House somewhere.
Okay, tell me about the Order of Talos.
It isn't widely known, but many brothers of the Order of Talos are also members of the Blades. Chapter houses of the Order, like Wayne Priory, provide safe houses for traveling blades as well as our more public religious functions. Blades who are too old for the active service often join the Order as lay brothers. We are honored to have Grand Master Joffrey, or Brother Joffrey as he prefers, as a resident here.
Tell me of the Blades.
The Blades are closely linked to the Order of Talos. We both serve Talos, of course, and many of our brothers are former Blades. I myself was training as a Blade when I received the call to serve Talos in a different way.
Oh, snap.
We'll see.
Oh, I actually do not want to do any of that for you.
Farewell.
Goodbye, Brother Piner.
Hello.
Hello, Brother Prior Maberald. Okay, so he gave me the warp in the west. It improved my block. Nice. Now, I know that I did say that I wanted to walk everywhere, but the current quest we are on, we are here, and we must go all the way down here. So what I'm going to do is use one of Oblivion's best features. I usually like exploring, but if there's a specific place I want to go, I'm just going to fast travel. Hey, bud.
Come on! Run while there's still time!
Whoa, what?
The guard still holds the road, but it's only a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Before they're overwhelmed. Run from what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night.
Kvatch.
There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
The whole city can't be destroyed.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me? Everyone else is dead.
Oh! How did you escape?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates.
Oh.
Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them. If you'd seen it, you'd know.
This man is.
I'm getting out of here before it's too late. They'll be here any minute, I'm telling you. Run when you can.
Goodbye, Hurtle.
Smoke and fire and something worse.
What can you tell me, Bolden?
What do you want?
Tell me about Kvatch.
Late at night, while we were all asleep, the door to Oblivion opened. Deidre came out and set fire to the town. Many people died, but some got out alive.
Tell me of Martin.
You mean the priest? I don't think he made it out of the city. Very few of us did. But Savli and Matthias might know more. He's in charge of the city guard that are defending the camp.
Tell me of Savli and Matthias.
You'll find him at the barricade at the top of the road. He's still trying to hold what's left of the guard together.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Hello.
How could the Nine let this
Batul
happen?
Grass Sharab.
Are they
What's going on here?
I don't have much. I lost everything.
Tell me of Kvatch.
I don't like to talk about it.
I don't remember much. I woke to screaming and fire. I ran. I was lucky. I survived. My friends weren't so lucky.
Tell me of the gray... What do you know of the gray fox?
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
You know, while we're here...
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
Thank you. Can you... What's this
I
other thing
offer
you
the
do?
finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Cool. We'll do that then.
That's more. You drive.
I drive. Okay, what can you tell? What can you give me? You only sell weapons. Cool. Give me an iron longsword.
You drive a hard bargain.
Just for fun.
Thank you for your patronage. I'm through talking to you.
What could we have done
Hello,
to deserve...
Sigurd.
You picked a bad time to visit Kvatch.
You have the exact same voice as that orc woman. Tell me about it.
Go look for yourself. The town is gone, and most of its people. The Daedra came out of the gate in the middle of the night. People who fought died. People who ran, they at least had a chance.
It's pretty hardcore.
Goodbye. What do you want?
Also, what do you sell me?
Only quality goods for sale
I
here.
see.
What can
Only
I interest you in?
Quality shit.
You've got a... You've made...
Well, take all my potions I made that I don't need.
You've got a great deal there.
Thanks.
Thank you for your patronage. You too.
Okay, that is not everyone.
I'm just...
Athenor,
Welcome
what do you
to
know?
Kvatch. We've had a spot of trouble, as you can see. But I'm open for business.
Athrolor, you're such a sprightly
I really can't tell
gentleman.
you what happened. I'm just lucky to be alive. I was in my basement. Suddenly, there was a lot of noise and heat. I stepped outside,
Oh, no.
and the whole town was on fire. Smoke everywhere. I ran for the gate.
They were smoking everywhere.
I
They were
got through the
smoking
gate
drugs.
and kept running through the woods by the light of the fires. I slept in the woods. I came back in the morning, and Kvatch was gone. There was nothing I could do. I just ran. If I hadn't, I'd be dead.
That's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep walking up. What's going on, Tavia?
What?
What? Tell me about how your house burnt down.
A gate opened and Deirdre poured out. Everybody ran, or they died. I don't know how the fire started, but it burned Kvatch to the ground.
Thank you for your input.
Goodbye.
I have spoken to all of the survivors of Kvatch, except for this guy, I guess. What's going on? Isle of Dralganer?
Hope is gone. The Imperial line is dead.
You don't know that?
The Covenant is broken. The enemy has won.
The enemy?
Lord Dagon is the enemy. He is the Prince of Destruction, and the Daedra are his servants. The chapel is cast down, and the faithful, my friends, all dead. The enemy has won, and we are destroyed.
Isle, don't be like that. Tell me about the Covenant.
The Imperial line is dead, and the gods have forsaken us. Where is our blessing? Where is our protection? Where are our gods? The enemy triumphs, and we die alone.
Sorry to hear that, bub.
Leave me alone.
Okay, I will. What a nice, beautiful day. I hope nothing scary happens as I walk up this hill. Yeah, something scary's happening. There she is, the Oblivion Gate.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you. Get back to the encampment at once.
What will you do now?
The only thing we can do. We'll try to hold our ground, that's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect the few civilians that are left. It's all I can do now.
Tell me about the gate.
Some kind of portal to Oblivion. The enemy used them to attack the city. They appeared outside the walls, and Daedra poured out. They've opened one right in front of the city gates. Until that gate is closed, the best I can do is try to hold
Sean
these
Cody,
barricades.
Of course, you know I absolutely love not only the Elder Scrolls, but Oblivion. It is my absolute favorite.
Tell me of Martin.
You mean the priest? Last I saw him, he was leading a group towards the chapel of Kvatch. If he's lucky, he's trapped in there with the rest of them, at least safe for the moment. If he's not,
then he's dead. Tell me of Kvatch.
My home! My goddamn home in flames!
Whoa, this is a
It kills
PG
me that I
stream,
can't
sir.
get in there
It's
and
not.
do something! We couldn't have been any less prepared for this. Seems like they came out of nowhere. There were just so many of them.
So gosh darn
If only I
many.
had a way to strike back at the enemy. But we can't leave the barricade until that Oblivion gate is closed.
Well, let me
offer my help.
You want to help? You're kidding, right?
No, I've killed a bunch of things.
If you're serious, maybe I can put you to use. It'll likely mean your death, though. Are you sure?
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know how to close this gate, but it must be possible, because the enemy closed the ones they opened during the initial attack. You can see the marks on the ground where they were, with the great gate right in the middle. I sent men into the gate to see if they could find a way to shut it. They haven't come back. If you can get in there, find out what happened to them. If they're alive, help them finish the job. If not, see what you can do on your own.
Okay.
The best I can say is good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll be waiting for you.
I'm off.
The rock. Brave. Die!
What's the matter? Getting tired of that one scamp? Okay. And with that, we've held off the attack, and I'm going in. It's Oblivion. Oh shit. I'll help you out, friend.
Take that!
Hello. Oh dear.
Thank the Nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others, taken. They were taken to the tower.
It's all right. What's going on?
Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off. I managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him. I'm getting out of here.
Okay.
Fine. Captain Mattias needs your help.
The captain is still holding the barricade. I figured I was the last one
Hey,
left
Chain,
alive.
what's up?
All right.
We're here in the...
I'll try to get out of here. Let the
plains
captain
of
know what's
Oblivion.
going on.
Can we get through the big door? We cannot. So let's start our long, lonely walk this way. Can't trick me, scamp! Ha ha ha! Oh good, a flesh sack. Fell right into that one. Grilling up some burgers. Nice! I had some burgers for lunch. But today, I'm eating scamp. Blah, 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 blah. Oh boy, more flesh pods. You had air for lunch? Yeah, that's me more often than I'd like. Oh no, these trees are beating me up. Dare fights me. You scamp! Come down here and fight. I'm not that good of a jumper. Uh-oh, explosive mines. Something like that. At least it hits the scamps. There appears to be a bridge up there. Perhaps we can get into this tower somehow. Oh, I guess this isn't the tower we get in. Maybe it is this one. Or maybe it's that. Oh! It's our friend. He's come back. To fight. My skill with the blade has improved. Let us enter the central chamber. Come get it, scamps! want to put up a fight. What you got on you, big bud? But you're more a mace. You know what? I can't keep that around, huh? Do I just have, like, no? What's weighing me down so much? I guess this claymore, huh? Oh, shit, no, it's that mace. That mace is just overly heavy. Oh boy, let's go to the blood feast. Now the Sanctum of Dark Salvation. Come get some. We have bested another foe. I cannot... That one has a key, I guess. Let us go into the plains of Oblivion again.
In the cage!
There's a naked man in a cage. You, release that naked man.
In the cage! Over here!
The sigil keep key. Meanwhile, Suli's talking shit in the chat. On Discord, because he knows, because I made fun of him earlier for making a wood elf. Can I chat with you, sir?
Quickly, quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The sigil keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the sigil stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The keeper has the key. You must get the key.
I have it. I have taken it. I'm not falling for that trap. Ha 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 ha! Got him! Back to the blood feast we go. You gonna die again like a baby? Yes, he did. Time to take the teleporter. Ooh, the Speechcraft green brocade. How fancy. had my number. Let's see here. That's the... Oh, that's the Stylogium Sanguinis. And what is this? Oh, it's also the Stylogium Sanguinis. Let's go, Leroy Jenkins. Or let's do this, that's what he says. Let's do this, Leroy Jenkins. Gotta go over there to grab the goodies. He killed his friend. Yeah. Why are there money? Why did the Dremora use money? What do they have to purchase in the realm of Oblivion? And with that, we have defeated this level of Oblivion. The Descendants of Stone is with us now. Brr, I'm a zombie. Oh, Cepheus Mantios. You thought your girl was gonna die, but look, here I am. I bet you feel really stupid now.
Kvatch is finished.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men. Are you able to join us now? I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly before they have a chance to barricade the city gate.
Let's go. I'm ready. Let's do it.
For Kvatch!
For Kvatch! I'm glad Eland ended up back here. He does not have a crown, though, so let's see how long he lives. I have entered the ruined city.
Come on! For Kvatch!
Uh-oh, it's a clan fear.
Let's get this over with!
For those who were listening earlier, when I said my brother swore that he saw Dremora creatures in real life, it was these. I hate Dremora because they reflect damage. My blade skill is pretty neat. They're kicking my ass, so it's time to go into the temple.
What's it like out there? We were beginning to feel we were the only survivors.
Kvatch.
It all happened so fast. It was all we could do to round up the survivors and try to get them to safety. We failed them miserably.
You're fine. But tell me about Martin.
Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives. Good day.
Good day.
It's the smell,
What's up,
really.
Barrick?
How did you get in here? What are you doing here?
I'm here to save you.
I don't know how you got in here, but you're not saving anyone.
You're only
No
level
one leaves
2.
this chapel until the captain gives the all clear. I have my orders.
Okay, tell me about
Kvatch.
Kvatch, though.
You've seen it. Kvatch doesn't exist anymore.
How very helpful. Thanks,
I see.
Barrick. By the 9. It's him.
Have you brought help? We've been trapped here since the Daedra overran the city.
The Emperor told me to find you.
The Emperor is dead. Who are you? What do you really want with me?
Kill him? I would never do that. Brother Martin's a great guy. And also, he's unkillable.
You're Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Gods or not, we need your help.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look. Look around. What good is a priest?
You can heal people. We need that.
You are Uriel Septim's son.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father? No, you must have the wrong man. I am a priest of Akatosh. My father was a farmer.
The Emperor knew you were in danger.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died? And he told you to find me?
Why would I lie?
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth. What does this mean? What do you want from me?
Come with me to Wayne and
No.
Priory.
I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to the...
Also, it keeps getting darker on the thing. I guess I just gotta turn up the brightness by like... Which looks
I'll go with you
heckin'
when we
a
can
sec
all
on
leave
my
here
screen,
together.
But if it looks better on the thing, then that's all that matters. Okay, now that I'm healed, let's try and kill these guys. Have you guys been fighting the clan fears out here? I hope Savely and Matthias and his men retake the southern plaza. I should talk to him about our next move. He is over there. Rejoice through religion. I'm healed. Oh. I guess I'll make my own religion then. Savian Matthias, hello.
We wiped the bastards out! It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Okay by me, friend.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Indian, myself, and these civilians.
That's it? There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left anyway. I guess they didn't make it.
Very well. The area outside the chapel has been cleared, and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help fight.
You will, soldier. Once they're secure, get back here immediately. We'll need every available blade, and there'll be plenty of fighting to go around.
Sir, yes, sir. Civilians, it's time to move out. Let's go.
What about now, Martin?
I wondered if you'd come back. I admit I've had my doubts about your story.
Come with me to Wayne Priory.
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say. You gave them hope. You helped them drive the Daedra back.
Face. She's like, can you move?
Yes.
I'm trying to leave
I'll come
the
with
city.
you to Wayne Priory and hear what Joffrey has to say. Lead on.
What's the next step, friend?
We've done it! I can't believe it! I didn't really think this would work! Maybe we do have a fighting chance. Oh yes, we're not done, not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the castle. You've come this far with us. Will you go further? If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help. I warn you, though, what we've seen so far is nothing compared to the battle that likely awaits us. Take a few moments to catch your breath and think it over. When you're ready, let me know and we'll get underway.
Ah, shit. I just need someone to heal my stuff. I'm pretty sure my equipment is like ultra brokedy. And also, let me level up. You have ascended to level 3. You realize that you are catching on to the secret of success. It's just a matter of concentration. Give me some strength. Give me some willpower. Give me some endurance.
Kvatch.
Eric,
Good day.
Can you fix my things? No, you cannot. But tell me about Martin.
I'll never forget him. He saved as many as he could that terrible night. If only they'd listened and stayed with us in the chapel. Be seen.
I think someone outside can fix my armor, so I'll be right back, gentlemen.
Kvatch is finished.
There was an Argonian that lives here?
I'm told you closed the Oblivion Gate. I'm amazed. Thank you, on behalf of all Kvatch's refugees.
This is the race that I'd normally like to play as. Tell me about Kvatch.
It looks bad. It is bad. But we're tough. We'll rebuild. The guards have to clear the ruins first. That won't be easy.
No, it won't.
But I'll be here. This is my town. Nothing is driving me out of here. Take care.
I've looked everywhere.
Are they angry with us?
Still in Kvatch.
You closed the gate! That's the first good news in a long time.
Oh, I like how genuinely happy she is.
If I can't fix it, it ain't broke.
Yes, just take a third of my money, please.
I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. Another
Okay.
satisfied customer.
My shit has been fixed.
How could the Nine let this happen? Are they
Let us
angry
go
with us? I don't
and
know.
secure the rest of the city. I will not leave Kvatch alone. The mist is making the textures on my outfit real weird. This is almost even a little too bright for me. Okay, it's a healthy medium. Savius, I have returned. Oh, hello. You guys took your time. Hello, Brother Martin.
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Wayne Priory.
Follow me.
To Wayne Priory, then?
No, we're staying here, but I could use your healing. We're going to be saving Kvatch before we go back to Wayne Priory.
Are you ready to go? We need your help getting to the castle, but we need to move soon.
Yes, let's go.
I knew you'd be up to it. Our goal is the castle gate. We should be able to use this door to get out to the plaza in front of the castle gatehouse. You know the drill. Stick close and keep your eyes open. Let's move out!
Wow, what a swing and a miss, friend. We got a fairly competent crew helping us out.
Damn it! This is no good!
What's going on, baby?
The gates are locked, and the only way to open them is from within the gatehouse.
Well, tell me about the gate.
We can't open that gate from out here. The only mechanism for raising it is inside the gatehouse. And the only way to get into the gatehouse now will be through the passage at the North Guardhouse, but that's always kept locked. Hurry and find Barrach Inian. He should be back in the chapel. And should still have the key to the guardhouse.
He didn't come with us?
Once you've got it, get to the guardhouse, find the passage, and open that gate. Then we can get inside the castle and secure it.
I thought that guy was right behind us. How many times have I played this? I have played the opening part here. Oh, hello, guard.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Hell yeah, brother. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
I have played the beginning probably 8, 9 times, but I have only done everything once. So that's my goal, is to do all the content that I can, all the groups, and then also there's bonus stuff like Knights of the Nine and Shivering Isles that I never did, so I'll be doing it for the first time.
It's the smell. I'm just waiting for Captain Mattias to give the
I
order.
got this so long ago.
Finally,
I was such a baby.
a chance to fight
that
back.
I couldn't buy DLC because I was like, I don't have money. Give me the guardhouse key.
Yes, I have it. Why?
I needed to get into the castle.
That's right. They managed to close the castle gates just before we were forced in here. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with you. We'll have to go through the chapel undercroft, and then through what's left of the city. If I don't make it, take the key and carry on without me.
What do you mean if you don't
to
make
reach
it?
the tower
you're a
at the north
crown
wall
guy.
of the city.
You're immortal. Uh-oh. You're not. You're not a crown anymore. Hello, everyone. Demons!
This is the part.
Show me!
You die! Do your worst.
Where are we going now, buddy? Okay. to Kvatch. Oh no, I struck a guard. I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, I heard a bagarre. You're at half health. You'll be okay. Just eat some cheese, drink a potion.
You'll never take me down!
Remember the Emperor! Remember the Emperor! He just died 3 days ago. A lot of fireballs happening over there. I fear my friend might die.
Show me
Oh, we still got one. Oh no! Big sword Imperial Guard, what happened? Pardon me, pardon me. Steel Claymore, and then we will drop our Steel Claymore. Hell yeah. Sorry I just looted your friend, but had to do it to him. I found the tunnel entrance in Kvatch. I need to follow it to the gatehouse so I can raise the gates and let the guards into the castle courtyard. Oh lord, I sure was burning. I've raised the gates into Castle Kvatch. I must now help Selvian and his men defeat the monsters inside.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Die, you pathetic worms! Selvian, we've done it.
This area is clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out!
Take that! I fought mud crabs more fiercer than you. Shit. I'm dying and Brother Martin is dying too.
Won't you die?
Take that!
Take that! Oh, these scamps are stunted. These are just real ass scamps. What's going on?
All right, this is it. We'll hold this area. You head to the back of the castle and find the Count. Don't come back here without him.
Okay. So this is the big adventure to go find and save the Count. No spoiler. Oh shit. No spoilers here, but I don't know what the textures are doing. I'm just gonna keep running. Because I know something that the game doesn't know. And it's the Count Ornelius Goldwine is fucking dead. I should give his ring to Salvianus. Time to leave!
This ends here!
I would agree, this ends here. Brother Martin. And that random guard. Oh. They're not even angry at me. Let's get out of here with its many glitches. I did it. He's dead, but I've got the ring.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
I'm sorry, he didn't make it.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left. But I thank you for risking your own life to help us. Did you find the Count's ring by any chance?
No, I don't have it.
Secure it.
I thought I did. No way, I gotta go back? Lame. Oh, because you know what I did? It's the thing of... Oh, good night. It's the thing of playing on controller. I looked at him, but I did not take the ring. Brother Martin, I'm coming back. Everyone has died. Even you, Brother Martin. I'm sorry I left you and guard here to just flop on the ground and die. Oh, I'm sorry. I took the one ring that was just a nice ring, but I did not take his fancy Colovian ring. Ugh. He was barely holding on as it is. I'm so proud of you, random Imperial archer. Good news, Brother Martin and I return. Bad news, all the guards are dead, and also I got the right ring this time.
Do you have the Count's ring?
Yes, here it is.
At least this is safe. Thank you. I shall make sure it is protected for the time when a new Count is crowned. Here, take this. I have no use for it. I'm tired of fighting. It may serve you well in days to come. Goodbye.
The Kvatch Cuirass. It's okay. Certainly a lot lighter than the Legion Cuirass. Anyways, let's go, Brother Martin. We've done what we needed to do here. Let us go back to Waynon Priory. the full experience, we'll go back to Odile Farm. Hey, look at that. So convenient. Fixed all my stuff. Broke all my hammers. So... Uh-oh. I hear... Oh no!
Help! You must help! They're killing everyone at Waynon Priory.
Eleanor! Hold on. Tell me what happened.
I don't know. I think they're right behind me. Prior Maberel is dead.
Who's attacking Waynon Priory?
I was in the sheepfold when they attacked. I heard the prior talking to someone. Looked around the corner to see who it was. They looked like travelers, ordinary. Suddenly weapons appeared in their hands, and they cut the prior down before he could move. They saw me watching, and I ran.
Where's Joffrey? Is he safe?
I don't know. In the chapel, praying, I think. You must help us!
You fucked, guy! Oh no! Is that better than what I have? Yakaviri Kotona. Prior Maberel, you're dead.
Stand ready.
Paradise awaits me.
You're back. Thank Talos. They attacked without warning. I was praying in the chapel when I heard Prior Maberel shout. I had just time to arm myself. The Amulet of Kings. I fear that was the target of this attack. I kept it in a secret room in Waynon House. We need to go see if it is safe.
Yes, and we need to go grab my shield. I am checking.
We'll go together.
I will check on the amulet.
But I fear the worst.
Let me steal $11 off these guys.
I fear the enemy came here for the Amulet of Kings.
Let's just go check on the Amulet of Kings.
Yes?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm grabbing my shield again. I am over encumbered.
They've taken it! The Amulet of Kings is gone! The enemy has defeated us at every turn!
Oh no! I found Martin. He is safe. He threw ice bolts back there in the church.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. We have driven them off, but they will be back once they learn of Martin's survival. Which they will.
Where will he be safe?
Nowhere is truly safe against the power arrayed against us, but we must play for time, at least. Cloud Ruler Temple, I think. The hidden fortress of the Blades in the mountains near Bruma. A few men can hold it against an army. We should leave at once.
Tell me about the Amulet of Kings.
With the amulet taken by the enemy, we must get Martin to safety at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Tell me about Cloud Ruler Temple.
Cloud Ruler Temple was built long ago by the founders of the Blades, back in the days of Raymond Cyrodiil. It is high in the mountains near Bruma, our ancient fortress, sanctuary, refuge of last resort. Martin will be as safe there as anywhere.
Let us go.
Yes. We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
What do you think of all this, Martin?
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple. I haven't had a good night's sleep since Kvatch was attacked.
It's only been 2 days. Follow me.
The sooner we reach Cloud Ruler Temple, the better. Lead on.
So this is another thing. I usually like to walk places, but I will get on my little horsey. Sorry, sheepy. Go wander into the community. Is Prior Maberal's horse. We are now on it. And now that we are all on horses, we will go and... Yes, like I was saying, we are here in Coral, and much like Kvatch, they want us to go all the way up here. And I don't want to do that, so we are fast traveling. Although I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll go to the Ruma North Gate so that we can still get the visual of riding up to Cloud Ruler Temple. But being in the North Gate, we have... we've saddled our ponies outside. So I guess we rode horses here and then we hoofed it. We beat feet. At least we get some nice, serene, beautiful. We're technically very close to Skyrim. Although the area of Skyrim that this would correspond to is like really green. I don't get it, but I would have made all of Skyrim snowy, but I know they had to change it up sometimes. We are almost at Cloud Ruler Temple. You can see, actually you can't see because my screen is blocking it, but Cloud Ruler Temple is at the bottom. Next time I play, I'm going to move my screen.
I've put myself in your hands.
Grandmaster, is this...
Yes, Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not had the honor of an emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Come, we must watch the blades. I will RP walk for this scene because it's important.
Blades, dark times are upon us. The Emperor and his sons were slain on our watch. The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son of Uriel Septim.
Hail, Dragonborn! Hail, Martin Septim! Hail!
Hail!
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you, I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well then, thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Good afternoon.
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades
just like that
saluting
I'm
me and
around.
hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if it weren't for you. Thank you.
Oh, you.
But everyone expects me to suddenly know what to do, how to behave. They want an emperor to tell them what to do, and I haven't the faintest idea.
We need to get the amulet back.
Of course, the Amulet of Kings. So I, can take it to the Temple of the One and light the dragon fires, and stop the Oblivion invasion.
And you will be the Emperor.
The Emperor? That's an idea that will take some getting used to. In any case, we need the amulet first. Maybe Joffrey will know where to start.
Tell me of the Amulet of Kings.
All practitioners of Daedric magic are familiar with the almost impenetrable barrier between our world and Oblivion. What the Emperor told you implies that the amulet is the key to the preservation of that barrier. What I saw at Kvatch, everything I know about Daedric magic says that such stable portals are impossible. Yet those gates to Oblivion existed. The old rules no longer apply. Kvatch is only the beginning of what Mehrunes Dagon will do.
Ooh, spooky.
If the amulet is truly the key to restoring the barriers between our world and Oblivion, you must waste no time in recovering it.
Tell me of Daedric magic.
I haven't always been a priest. In my youth, I followed a different path. I know more than I want to about the seductive power of Daedric magic. Let's just leave it at that. Something has
Tell me of Oblivion
changed
gates.
to make these stable portals to Oblivion possible. Joffrey believes that the death of the Emperor and the darkening of the Dragonfires is the key.
Very epic. Thank you, Brother Martin.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I know I'm in good hands here.
Joffrey, what do we do next?
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the Blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis. As the Grand Master of the Blades, I would be honored to accept you into our order. Will you join us?
Yes, I will join the Blades.
It is my honor to welcome
As
you
the
into our
only
ranks
Khajiit
as a
member.
Knight Sister of the Blades.
Thank you.
This fortress is well supplied with arms and armor. Use what you need from the armory in the East Wing. This place was built by Raymond Cyrodiil Zakaviri Dragon Guard at the founding of the Second Empire. Since then, it has served the Blades as headquarters, fortress, and sanctuary. We can protect Martin here until you recover the Amulet of Kings.
Thank you.
You're right. We must try to recover the amulet before the enemy takes it out of our reach. You should go back to the Imperial City. Boris may have learned something about the assassins. You'll find Boris at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Elven Gardens district of the Imperial City. Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Nice.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Well, we're here
I
at
need a moment of your
Cloud
time.
Ruler Temple.
It's urgent.
Oh, hello,
Are we
guys.
not late? Joined by
At Cloud Ruler Temple, we have started our journey as the hero of Kvatch in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. Thank you for everyone who's been watching. There are 2 new episodes of the podcast out. Another Pod, Do Not Relent. So you can enjoy those over the weekend. You can find more of these here at this location, twitch.tv/AaronDNR, and watch the rest of my VODs at AaronDNR VOD Dumps on YouTube. It's been great. We'll return to the world of Cyrodiil again soon. But until then, have a great day and smooches.